What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD as part of the FSB Creators. And before we get in today's episode of the bonus draft builder, you will know that from last week's episode, we do have an active giveaway due to the fact that Mers did have to discard Mane, who I think at the time was around about 300k at the end of that episode. So when it comes to them sort of discards, the likelihood is that if we haven't got many coins in the club and we want to keep our coins to be able to do series for you guys, then there probably is going to be a 2200 FIFA point giveaway. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you are following us over on Twitter, because they will be where the requirements are set. Without any further delay, let's go and draw today's winner. And congratulations to GH Gaming, aka George. You would have seen him on a previous episode and as part of the podcast. And with myself, we did an episode of FUT Eliminator as well. So yeah, well done, George. Those 2200 FIFA points will be on their way to you. And without any further delay, let's get in today's episode of the bonus draft builder series. What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD from the FSB Creators channel. And we are back with another episode of the bonus draft builder. Now, before I introduce my compatriots in today's episode, I am going to obviously announce the winner of the giveaway, and it is... So congratulations on your FIFA points, and I hope you do manage to pack something decent. Please do pop down in the description who you managed to get in the promo, or any of the players you managed to pack down in the comments below for this video. But it is an FSB episode of the bonus draft builder, and it wouldn't be an FSB episode without my fellow compatriots Luke and Mers. How are you guys doing?
I'm not doing good. I'm on a bounce back, as I said.
Yes,
we're finally putting the last couple of weeks behind us with a dominant win last time as well. Not even.
Oh, that was, yeah. 195, was it?
195.
Yeah, that's huge. Mers?
I'm just not going to talk about last week's episode, but okay. Congratulations, insert name here, for winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Thank you for entering the giveaway and taking money out of my wallet. So
out of the children's mouths.
I feel like I'm listening to Theo Pathetus off Dragon's Den now. I'm using my money from my children's inheritance.
Yeah, exactly.
God, those speeches.
But guys, basically, if you just drop into the description, you'll see how this series works. It is pretty simple. First of all, we need to go and get ourselves a nation for today's episode. So, if you guys are scrolling.
I am. I'm scrolling. Who's going to do the damage to who today? I think as Luke did finally get away with one, I think we should switch it back to how it was, Luke. How do you feel?
Oh, here we go. Right.
Go on, Mers, do the damage.
Go on then, Luke. Stop right now.
Oh, God, we're back in the land of the Dutch.
Oh, okay.
Famously, one of the less good for sort of nations for this. It's Mers. It's Mers, I tell you. You can start now.
Oh, baby.
I'm too nice.
I'm an any kind of guy.
Ah.
I'm going to have a little think. But Mers, you can stop now.
I've got Espanol.
Okay, that was kind of why I wanted to wait. Am I going to go France, Brazil, or am I going to choose Belgium to go something a bit different? Bolivia?
Burkina Faso?
I think... do you know what? Just to make it less interesting, I'm going to go for France. Yeah, I'm going to go for France.
Yeah, I'm not shocked by that statement.
Netherlands for Luke, France for myself, and who is it for you, Mers? Spain?
Spain.
He's got his home nation.
Okay, home nation, yep. So he has got the home advantage in today's episode. What we now do is go over to our draft screens. We do pay for it in whatever way we are used to paying for it. For me, it's 300 FIFA points for today.
I'm still coin method.
Coin method for Luke. No draft tokens
coin.
left, Mers?
No draft tokens this week.
No draft tokens left. And you'll see, guys, that we basically have 5 formations on the screen. We will pick in the exact same way that we just did. 1 to 5 for our opponents.
Club.
And they will then
Club.
pick the formation
You
out
need
of
to
that.
pick a club.
But before we do that, yes, as I am being reminded, we also pick a club. Now, this is one where we can either relate it to the nation that we picked. So, for my instance, France, I could go and pick sort of any sort of, I suppose, Bundesliga team or that has French players or anything like that, or a French league team. Or I can hedge my bets and go for someone else who's got multiple picks. So, anyone got their one sorted yet?
No.
Nope. I think mine's going to have to be the generic sort of pick for me to have a chance. I've got to gamble on a team to show up.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go with one that I think has only been picked once. And I'm going to go for Pemont Calcio.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Go on, Mers.
I'm going to go with Villarreal.
Oh, okay.
Very flavourful. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Paco Alcacer, Parejo, and Pau Torres coming in.
Many more as well.
A PPP. I am going to go for There's not, because the thing is, there's not a lot of French players that all play for the one team. They are spread about along the league, so I'd rather hedge my bets as well and go for something a bit different. I'm going to go for a Manchester United.
Nice and generic.
Okay.
Right.
So, I've got Man United and French. So, although there's only really Pogba and Varane there, obviously
And
I can link
Martial.
across.
Martial.
Oh yeah, Martial. I could obviously link across from other French players into that league, or I can get like a Kante and then still get a link to a Man United player, which is why I've done that. But we have our formations up on the screen. What is going to happen now? We're going to pick 1 to 5. We don't get to choose our own formations, so at complete random. Mers, do you want to do some more damage to Luke?
Go on then. I'm going to pick number 4.
Right, yeah, more damage. Another 4-5-1, the 3 centre mid version.
3 centre mid version? Okay.
This is identical punishment to last time, I'm pretty certain.
It does sound pretty similar.
I think it was
Luke's
Dutch
never going to let us do it this
4-5-1.
way again. This is never happening.
I tell you, it's a
Guaranteed.
conspiracy. I tell you every
Go on,
time.
Luke. Let me have it, mate.
You may have number 5.
Oh, you absolute gem. 4-3-3.
Why not bother?
Okay.
Mers, you can have number 1.
Okay, that is the 3-4-1-2.
Ooh,
That was a pick for me as well, to be fair. I had 3-4-1-2
Okay.
and 5-2-2-1 as well.
It's not too bad because you can like triangle those left side, right side, and then your defense and goalies, so you can get the leagues. You get different leagues in, which obviously we do get a point for every league we get in. Heroes and icons don't count. Right, so let's take our formation and we will get our captains come up on the screen.
I've got 3 heroes on mine.
Wow.
I've not got
okay.
a single
That's-
hero or player from my club
Me neither.
or nation.
Yep. So I'm in the same boat as Luke. I've got no France and no Man United. I do have as my best player for rating and at least he's in the Prem. I've got Sterling.
I've got Neymar.
Okay.
I don't know if I go through.
3 heroes. Go on, then, Mers. Who are they?
Okay, I've got Cordoba, Di Natale,
Morientes, I suppose.
and Mostovi. So Mostovi.
Yeah.
Mostovoy. Yeah.
Mostovoy. And then beyond that, I've got Benzema as well. So.
Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hover over the player that we are going to choose, and if you're all ready,
Yeah.
we're going to begin the draft in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Insigne seems like a no-brainer.
Come on then, let's do this.
So in this, guys, if we do finish first, then we basically get bonus points, and also, like I say, for hybriding it up, we get bonus points as well.
Oh my god. I've got Morientes and Jared Moreno. No! But
seriously.
I've got to go for
The
Jared.
term cursed might have to start getting used a lot more.
Let's just go.
Come on. Okay, we're not looking too bad there. We've got a few French players in. We've already got a 3-league hybrid going on.
Honestly, if I get out of this unscathed, it's a miracle.
Come on, let's see what we get.
Dutch players, no. You want to give me 2 Liverpool English players, brilliant. That to there.
Oh, I could have done with a Schulz at the left back.
Last season you'd have been good for me.
I'll take a Villarreal player just to stick to Mers. Alright, Fabianski, you can go in, you're better rated.
I don't want to go for brilliant. Go for
Brazilian doesn't link, German doesn't link. He doesn't link.
Go with.
Ooh, that's a nice pickup. It loses me Chem though, but it's a nice pickup.
Okay.
If I'd picked that team, I'd be so home free. It's unreal.
Go with that actually.
We are looking okay.
Why did I not say into Milan?
That. That's
why
salty one. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him there, and then I'm gonna pop that there, and then put that right one in there. Wait, is this the one with the CM?
I've gone off the boil a little bit here, getting loads of like non-rares or rare golds.
Same.
Not great.
Do.
It's even also taking the rating of my team down, which is a bit rubbish.
That will happen. I need a left back. Go for that for rating.
None of those help either.
Centre back or something like that.
That's
interesting.
You would probably get me a little more Chem. A lot more Chem. Okay, good to know. A left back that's not from that league. Really?
Right, come on. Go with that, because then I can go like that.
Go rating. That should improve rating. Chem, sorry.
That.
I'm calling it.
Ooh, already.
Well, he's always quick, isn't he? He always does it.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah, in this case, speed does me well.
Okay, what happens if I change that to that? Okay, do I have...
And also, I'm really going to look forward to playing with this draft because the man I've wanted to use and buy and get untradeable or tradable is at my striker position.
I don't have anyone like that I want/care about in the slightest.
96 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, 92 attack and positioning.
How many leagues have I got in here? Do you know what? I'm going to call it as well. Right. Now.
Can I find a solution like I did
Once.
to Mers's? Genuinely, I'd be home and dry if I said into Milan, I reckon.
Yeah, if I'd have gone for Chelsea instead of Man United.
I've got about 5 of them.
Yeah, if I'd have gone Chelsea instead of Man U, I'd had 4 extra points.
Okay,
Right, so let's start getting this in. French players. That. Man United players. That.
I'm sorry. All I'm going to say is I've got a full Spanish team.
So Mers is safe.
Well, that bodes well for us. That many leagues. I finished first, so I get that, and my rating is that. So
that is just the one.
Okay, that made a difference rating-wise. That's good to know.
That is what we are at.
Bonus point. Wait. 1 bonus point.
That's some more chemistry. Good. All I needed was a left back from this league, and I was fine. But no.
I don't even know. You guys will be able to tell us down in the comments. I don't even know if I even got offered any Man United players. I don't think I did.
3.
Oh my god, my score. Me.
Really not a single helpful manager.
Don't think there's either way I could have got these two in to have got 2 extra hybrid
Bundesliga
leagues.
manager would have done me a treat here instead of having to go.
No, I definitely couldn't.
As you can see on the camera, there is my score, viewers.
I think I'm probably done out here. I'll check players on the bench.
I don't even think if I'd have done that, then that, and that with...
Alright, that's one
Nah,
chem
no
found,
way.
but that's a player lost from that. Oh, so that's a trade-off that's not worth it.
Nah, wouldn't have happened.
It's
Didn't think so.
1 chemistry for 1 player from that club.
Ah, that is such a shame. I could have had an additional point, but never mind.
With the sounds of your thing, oh no, poor you.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, it sounds
for
like
me.
you've broken probably a record already anyway. If you've got 11 Spanish players.
Yep.
Let me make sure my bench is the best it can be. I think I'm going to have to just declare as it is and be in trouble. Yeah, I'll declare.
Okay, everyone done?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, seeing as it sounds like you've definitely won today's episode, Mers, fire away.
Okay, so I finished with a 183 squad.
Yep.
I had 11 Spanish players.
Yep.
I had 1 Villarreal player, which was Gerard Moreno, which I mentioned.
Yep.
Obviously, 1 bonus point for finishing second.
Yep.
And then I had 7 different leagues in the team.
Is
as
that
well.
a 203?
Yes. And if I swapped one of my bench players with my reserves, I would have had a 204.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time that we've seen a 200 broken, let alone 203. That is... okay, right. Like we did with Mers last time, because it created some drama, me and Luke, because it sounds like we might be quite close, are going to go at it at the same time. So we'll leave the me finishing first last, because obviously that could be the difference maker, I think, in this maybe. So how many of your nations did you get, mate?
I got 2 Dutch players.
Okay, I got 3 French players. Players from your team?
I have 2 Piemont Calcio players, which is a shame because I have 5 or 4 or 5 Inter players.
Okay, I have 0 Man United players.
Yeah.
So that pretty much puts you at 4-3. I then have a 3 league hybrid.
I only have a 2 league hybrid.
So we're 6 all. What is your rating?
84.
Wow, mine's a 183, which basically means with finishing first with my 2 points, it put me on a 191.
I did not get full chem, I got 96.
Oh, okay.
This is what happens when you don't get a goalkeeper at strong links.
Oh, you had a similar problem not recently, didn't you, Mers? Your goalkeeper didn't link.
I've got the same goalkeeper that didn't link, ironically. I have Fredecki.
Okay.
And I have him linking to a Dutch centre-back in the Bundesliga. I don't have a left-back from the Serie A. I have Felipe Anderson playing there.
Right.
Okay. If I had a left-back, if I had a linking goalkeeper,
you just got that last
bit or a Bundesliga manager, something like that.
Right.
Carries in full chem. But no, I have lost due to the insurmounting odds of MERSGOTH.
Conspiracy. Right.
I refuse.
He does. He fully believes. He fully believes it's a cloak and dagger conspiracy. What we're gonna do, guys, now. So, obviously, the way the series works is Luke's gonna put his 5 best players on the subs bench, his 5 middle players on the reserve bench, and then his 5 lowest players. You got what formation was it?
4-5-1, the second variation.
probably the 5 across the middle. And then we'll come back when they're all in position and we're ready to look at the discards. Right, so we have the discards on Luke's screen now. So you'll see Luke's main screen and it'll just be me and Mers sitting here. What is going to happen, Mers, because he won quite clearly with an incredible, what should have been 204 but was 203. He's going to pick the highest rated possible discarded player, and then he's going to choose to discard at the end. I'll pick the middle two. And yeah, basically the best are on Luke's subs bench, the second lot are on the reserves, and the worst across the midfield. Do you want to have your first shot at seeing what is going to be the biggest player available for a discard in today's episode, Mers?
Yeah, I will go with number 5, please.
Hallelujah. Right, it's Lozano. I literally moved last minute. It's a freaking miracle.
Okay, so Lozano is going to be the inform is obviously the highest one for today. I'm going to take your first reserve for the for the middle discard, and I'll go for your middle centre mid.
Insigne and Pepe Reina. We've got centre backs and goalkeepers on my.
You're going to put them in the 2 centre backs and goalie, yeah?
That's where they are, yeah.
Okay, so to finish this off, Mers gets a pick to either left centre back, right centre back, or goalkeeper for today's discard. Where's it going to be, buddy?
Left centre back.
We seem to have an affinity for this. I seem to have a really good knack of hitting commons. So Pepe Reina is going to go. Whenever
this is incredible, right?
This is brilliant news. I get screwed by Mers, but then whenever I do, I always seem to get rid of a common gold. So maybe I should stick with this strategy.
So yes, you might lose. You might lose every episode in terms of the draft build, but you certainly don't lose when it comes to the discards. Mers so far has taken the biggest hit of all 3 of us. Obviously, you guys aren't going to really care about seeing a gold common bought and discarded, but if Luke wants to do that in the background, he can. Like I said, obviously there was a FIFA point giveaway, so you need to make sure that you keep an eye on these series when they do come up, because whether it's this, whether it's heated head-to-head, whether it's budget builder face-off or FUT eliminator, if we do put in a player, say like I've got the Timo Werner here, if we did put a player like that on the line for any reason, we are small content creators, so there will be FIFA point giveaways for those. So always make sure you are subscribed to the channel and following us so that you can potentially win FIFA points for future promos and packs for yourselves. As always, guys, thank you ever so much for a great episode.
Thank you very much. I'll take my 200 coin tax.
Yep, Luke dodges another bullet. We've been the FSB Creators. I've been B-RAD. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Peace out, guys.